Tatami is a unique Japanese culture that we're proud to share with the world. Tatami craftsman Katsushi Miyake preserves the tradition of tatami in Kyoto, the birthplace of tatami. Tatami were being changed in the main hall of the temple. This time, 215 tatami mats are changed. First, tatami that were swapped due to sunburn or damage are returned to their original position. Actually, each tatami is a different size and shape. The exact dimensions are measured in the original positions. How much smaller or larger it is than Kiyoma is measured. Particular attention is paid to the pillar. Tatami are straight on the inner side of the room and fit the shape of the room on the side that is in contact with the pillars and partitions. You definitely have to get rid of this kink at this pillar location, or it'll stick out and not fit in. There are other gaps and unevenness. A single tatami mat, in Kiyoma, weighs approximately 35 kilograms. Everything has been carried out. The structure of a tatami mat consists of a tatami doko, base, covered with a tatami omote surface, and a heri, edge, attached. Old edges and tatami omote are removed with a tatami knife. Tatami omote that was cut short is attached to waradoko, straw base, compressed with straw. The gap is thus filled by adding the length of the tatami.
細かい時で1ミリ以下ぐらいで調整します。これ1ミリ単位で調整するともうざっくりになってくるんですね。
In addition, the unevenness is adjusted by putting igusa, soft rush grass, in the corners. Tatami surfaces are made of igusa. Currently, 95% of domestic igusa is from Kumamoto Prefecture. Dyeing with mud prevents discoloration and brings out the luster and unique scent of tatami. There are 6,000 to 7,000 igusa plants used for each tatami mat. Extra parts are cut off according to the dimensions. The cross-section must be vertical or the edges will be distorted. The edge to be put there this time is the chumonko berry, used in shrines and temples. Sewing with stiff harisi tagami, under edge paper, gives it shape and reinforcement. After sewing is completed, it's carefully folded over. The way the edges are attached changes the appearance of the room. Thus, the tatami is reborn. New tatami mats are installed in the main hall.
中にこの幅を入った。
Once you finish laying it down, the crests of adjacent tatami mats match precisely. The weaves of the tatami are also in a straight line. The gap disappeared, and the unevenness is gone. And it's now perfectly in line with the pillar.
この柱にこうキュッて食いついた感じが僕は好きなんで、僕が思ってるような感じには近づけたんじゃないかなと思ってますけど。
The main hall is filled with the gentle fragrance of Japanese rush grass. Tatami craftsman Mr. Miyake from Kyoto is trying his hand at making the highest grade of tatami, the gadatami, which is made up of multiple layers of ungenberry. This is Uzumasayasui Shrine, a World Heritage Site in Nara Prefecture. which was the imperial palace in the Nanboku-cho period, roughly 680 years ago. Here you can see the prestigious tatami mats. This is the throne of Emperor Go-Daigo. Colorful ungenberi is seen on thick tatami mats. The term ungen means a circle of light spreading around the sun or the moon, and it's woven with silk. It's still used for imperial ceremonies. And the ungenberi can be seen on the takamikura, the throne where the emperor performed the coronation ceremony. This time, Mr. Miyake will make a oidatami, 8-layered tatami. It's made of multiple layers of ungenberi and is the highest grade of tatami and the symbol of tatami. First, daidatami, the base of the tatami is made. The essential kamachi-ita style board is shaved with a tatami knife. The waradoko straw base is cut into squares based on the dimensions. The kamachi-ita is sewn to it. The four corners were cut diagonally and stacked to have the thickness of one piece.
裏から糸締めて床と一体化になるように板を沈めていくんですよね。
The height of the daidatami is adjusted by stepping on it and tightening the strings.
ここで2発いくのか3発いくのかっていうのを足の裏の感覚で決めていきます。
How precisely the height is finished changes the beauty. When you step on it, you can tell the kamachi-ita and the waradoko are now one piece. When kamachi-ita are attached to the back and front, a board called a hashira pillar is placed between them.
屋根支える柱と同じ役割なんで柱って呼んでます。
A height is not allowed to deviate by an inch. The height of the daidatami is fixed. Next, 6 goza mats and tatami omote, tatami surface, to be placed on top are cut. Wasi, the Japanese paper, is applied to the cut edges of the goza to prevent the igusa from fraying. The cut edges of tatami are left untied. Tatami are wrapped with threads to make the texture of igusa more dense and strong. When all the parts are assembled, the ungenberi, the edges, are sewn. Each piece is cut to its own dimensions.
一個一個ちゃんとこう測って計算してつけんとつかないです。
The Japanese paper and the paper under the edge are sewn together. And when folded back carefully, they are sewn on the sides of the daidatami. At this point, we can see why the height of the daidatami was made so precise.
必死の角ぴったりこうくるように分厚すぎたらこの角来ないですしで特に運ゲンベリはもう融通が効かないんで
The height was calculated to be the same as 2.5 pieces of diamond pattern. The height of the completed tatami is matched to the corners of the diamond pattern. Ungenberi is attached to goza mat and tatami omote, tatami surface. Beauty is created by a series of detailed works.
糸の太さで厚みが変わらへんようにこの細い糸で僕は縫ってます。糸の太さで変わってしまいますね。
It's a delicate process that even the thickness of the thread can have an effect on. After finishing the ungenberi edging, it's stacked on top of tatami.
門がずれへんように留めていきます。
The nails are carefully hammered into place. 2 or 3 more sheets are stacked on top. Then a small gauze, with no edge, was placed between them. Then a fourth layer is placed on top of that.
ヘリの厚みで真ん中がたわんでくるんで、それを見越してここに1枚ちょっと幅の狭いやつを入れます。
This is how the difference in thickness, created by the overlapping edge, is adjusted. Looking at the pattern more closely, the fourth piece forms a single diamond.
0. 何ミリずつ動かしてとかやらんとしっくりこうへん仕上がりになってくるんで気使ってやってましたね。
And they finished stacking all 6 sheets. The thicknesses of the sheets are beautifully aligned by the gauze placed between them. The tatami tatami surface with the ungenberi is sewn as if wrapping it around. Attention is concentrated on the needle point.
糸のかけ方で内側のヘリを引っ張ってきたり外側のヘリを引っ張ってきたり模様を左右に動かしたりうまいこと調整していくんですけど、針の先一つ分ぐらいです。で見てます。
If the force isn't right, it'll damage the silk fabric. One cannot be too careful until the last stitch. And the tatami is complete. It's a multi-layered, colorful ungenberi. The form is full of elegance and radiates divine beauty.
達成感もありますね。もっともっと経験積んで深いものにしていきたいなと思います。